The best path to progress is the path of freedom. Conformity is a prison of freedom and an enemy of growth. Voter ignorance in democracy undermines all security. Every mother wants her son to become president, but not a politician in the process. All Americans should have the right to be treated as they would like their children to be treated, and as they would like to be treated. It's not. Voter ignorance in democracy undermines all security. In Chinese, the word crisis is made up of two letters. One represents danger and the other represents opportunity. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible make violent revolution inevitable. World peace, like community peace, does not require each to love his neighbor. All that is required is for them to coexist in mutual tolerance and to resolve their differences justly and peacefully. Free association has never relied on a unified opinion. In our economy, farmers are the only ones who buy everything retail, wholesale everything, and pay freight both ways. The human spirit is our basic resource. I am not a Catholic presidential candidate. I am a Democratic presidential candidate who also happens to be Catholic. At this time, in this place, let foes and allies know that the torch has been passed down to a new generation of Americans. Tamed by war, trained by a bitter and bitter peace, ancient, we are proud of our legacy. Domestic politics can only defeat us. Foreign policy can kill us. Humans must end war. Otherwise, war will end humanity. Change is the law of life. And if we only look at the past or the present, we lose sight of the future. The US will have to act very quickly to stop it too. The salary is good and I can walk to work. Never negotiate out of fear. But don't be afraid to negotiate. Courage in life is often less dramatic than courage at the end. But it's nothing short of a great blend of triumph and tragedy. Victory has 100 fathers, but defeat has orphans. We are not afraid to disclose unsavory facts, alien thoughts, alien philosophies, or competitive values to the American people. A country that fears letting its citizens decide between truth and falsehood in an open market is a country that fears its people. Fitness is not the most important key to a healthy body. It is the basis for dynamic and creative intellectual activity. Leadership and learning are integral to each other. Humans are still the most amazing computers. Written in Chinese, the word crisis consists of two letters. One represents danger and the other represents opportunity. Fix the roof when the sun is shining. The price of freedom has always been high, but Americans have always paid it. And the one road we never choose, that's surrender or surrender. It takes two people to make peace. The price of freedom has always been high, but the American people have always been able to afford it. And the path you never choose is the path of giving up. So far as the work of the President has been done, it has been fruitful, and I have given this group the Greek definition of happiness. I will define it again. Maximize your strengths with a spirit of excellence. So I think the presidency offers a certain amount of happiness. Never negotiate out of fear, but never be afraid to negotiate. I believe nothing is more important to the future of our country and civilization than to fully recognize the artist's position. Even if we can't end our differences, we can at least make the world safe for diversity. You need to use time as a tool, not push-ups. Communism will never come to power in a country that is not plagued by war, corruption, or both. Action plans carry risks and costs. But the long-term risks and costs of not taking convenient actions far outweigh them. Peace is a daily, weekly process, a constant shift of opinion, a process of slowly undermining differences and slowly building new structures. The world is very different today, because people are committed to eradicating all forms of poverty and all forms of human life. Our progress as a nation cannot outstrip our progress in education. The human spirit is our basic resource. If a free society cannot help the many poor, it cannot help the few rich. Physical fitness is not the only key to a healthy body, it is the foundation of dynamic, creative and intellectual activity.